a challenge for you, just to kind of make the routine challenging, make it hard for you. If you are able to start trying to ramp up your weight, a few pounds here and there. If you were using, for example, if you had a 5, maybe we're up to 8s now, maybe we're up to 10s. If you had a 25, maybe you're up to a 30. These little things, like a lot of the things that we've been doing is time based, and so you can kind of either push the weight to get stronger, or you can push the repetition count, and just try to make everything a little bit more challenging for yourself. But the goal for today is just a bit of some conditioning for you, kind of get your heart rate up, and move with a moderate weight. If that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna get going. We're all gonna stand up, start some mobility work. All right. So again, we're just gonna kind of start from the top up. We're gonna work with a little neck mobility. So chin down to the chest and back. We're gonna go down and up. And soft knees, don't be too stiff. Just working on being nice and relaxed right now. You get one more in there. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Now we're gonna go left ear, left shoulder. We're just gonna bring it down and right back up. Down, get a nice stretch on that right side and right back up. We'll go about 3 more times. Murphy wants you to play with her and throw the stick for her. Let's go to the opposite side. Soften the knees. Just get ready to go. We'll start from the shoulders. Keep going. There you go. All right, good. Now we're gonna do nice little neck circles. So we're gonna go chin to ear, bring the head back, and all the way back to the chest. We're gonna do that about 5 times on one side. Last time here, we're gonna stop in the middle, bring it back around the other side. 5 times there for 1, 2. You can start small and you can get a little bit bigger on those circles. All right, good. Let's do a little shoulder shrug, roll them out, roll the shoulders up and back, big circles, those shoulders. So you might be hearing a leaf blow in my backyard. It's our neighbors. You're welcome. You're always welcome to turn on music too. You don't always have to hear all the stuff here in our background. So, all right, shake it out. We're gonna go to those shoulder rings. So we're trying to wring out the towels, roll those shoulders over as far as you can. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, work on your breath. Be loud. Get the body warmed up. Get that blood circulating. This is our mobility work. Let's get one more on each side. All right. Shake them out. We're gonna get a big circle up, reach as high as you can. And then we're gonna get the other arm. Reach up and back as high as you can go. Really reach for that sky. Keep that arm as straight as you can. Try to bring that bicep by that ear. And if I had a belt buckle on, I don't need to rotate. I want my belt buckle always facing that monitor, your phone, whatever you're using at the moment. So no need to twist the hips. It's just all in those shoulders right there, okay? Good. And let's shake it out. We're going to go forward now. So reach back as far as you can and forward. Back and forward, and just alternate those hands. Oh, chillier than I thought outside, but it'll warm up in just a bit. So after a mobility workout, we'll get to our warm up. Let's get one more on each side. All right, shake them out. Good, we're gonna go down towards the hips. And we're just gonna do nice little circles. Circle it up with the hips. Oh yeah, let it out. You're excited too. You run around. Bring that stick over here. I'll throw it. All right, bigger circles, a little bigger. Let's get a few bigger ones. Really push them out to the sides and out to the back. You get a stretch on the hamstrings, maybe on the outsides of the glutes. Good, and let's go back to small ones opposite way. You can bring the stick over. I hear you. I hear you. Come on, bring it over. That's it. That's better. Keep going. Keep going. Big circles now. Big circles. Push the hips forward. Push them out to the sides. There you go. Almost there. One more big one. All right. Let's balance on one foot. Work on a little bounce. And we're just going to make little knee circles. Something real simple. So bigger ones. So maybe the leg moves a little bit more, right? Try to draw a big circle with your heel. Circle with that heel. So not just the ankle, right? We're going to make that whole knee move, right? Good, let's go the opposite way. All right, good, let's switch it up. Let's go the opposite side. Big circle with that ankle. Or try to draw it with your heel, I should say. So if I have this kettlebell, maybe I put my foot around that kettlebell or your weight, right? Keeping that knee about the same height. You got it. Opposite way now. Put your hand on your hip if you want for extra balance. All right, good. Shake it out. We're going to go little ankle circles now. Ankles only. Ankles only. Ah, I see you, Allison. There you go. All right, switch it up. Let's go the opposite way. 5 more seconds. Good. Last ankle circles on this side. Check in with your body, see how you're feeling. Let's switch it up. Let's go the other way. After this, we're going to jump into that warm-up. Let's get a few more in there. All right, good. Shake them out. Well, so our warm-up is going to go 30 seconds on consecutively. So we're going to move from one exercise to the next, no breaks, for 10 minutes. So it's going to be a nice little 10-minute warm-up. 30 seconds, going to be jumping jacks, variations of that, push-ups, hip hinges, etc. Just things just kind of get us warm. 10 exercises. We'll roll through it twice. All right, so we're going to get going in about 10 seconds. We're going to start off with jumping jacks, okay? 5 seconds. So jumping jacks, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try to bring those hands all the way up overhead. There you go. If knees aren't 100% for you, you've done these before, we're going to step to the sides, right? Step, step. Look out, Murph. Step, step. However you want to do it, 15 seconds to go. Okay? I'm going to prime you for the next one. Okay? So the next one is going to be bushwhackers. This is going to be opposite arm, opposite legs. Okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. There you go. Keep going. That's it. Opposite arm, opposite legs. 30 seconds. Bring those arms up. 10 seconds. We're just going to go to a hip hinge. After that, we're going to soften the knees up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, we're going to get a stretch in the back of those hamstrings. And right back up. Down. Right back up. Stand up nice and tall at the top. Down. I want you to keep that core tight. You should be able to touch your belly. Push into it. making sure you're pushing back out against it. Okay, down and right back up. Down and right back up. In a second, 3 seconds, hands go on top of the head. Okay, we're gonna rotate. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Squeeze your abs. Bring that knee out to the side, right? Knees come out to the side. Elbows come up and across. Keep going. 10 seconds. We're gonna go to high knees after that. 3 seconds. 2, get your arms moving. We're just gonna run high knees. You can put your hands up here if you wanna hit your hands on your knees. Whatever you wanna do. You can get those arms going. Whatever feels good for you. Just work on bringing those knees up a little higher. 15 seconds to go. We're gonna go in a squat position. 5 seconds down. 4, 3, 2, and let's squat. You can go low. You can go not so low, right? Just see how the body's feeling. Check in with yourself. We're not trying to kill it right now. We're just trying to warm up. Get that blood flowing. You can change up your squat position. You can go narrow if you don't normally go narrow. You can go wide if you don't normally go wide. However you want to do it. In 1 second, we're gonna go down to the floor. Plank position. Nice and long through that spine. Hold for 30 seconds. Hold for 30 seconds. You can watch TV doing this. You can hang out. Get your dog to lick your face. And try to stay still that whole time. There you go. Pretty easy. 5 seconds. We're going to do a high plank. Right? 3, 2, 1. Up on your hands. Up on your hands now. Just holding. 30 seconds. Shake. Nice and long through that spine. Just hold it. 10 seconds. Try to be nice. Good. Come on down to those knees. We're going to do a bird dog now. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring that knee to that elbow and right back out. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Stand on one side. We're going to switch in 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch it. Let's not do that. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to that push-up now. All the way down, all the way up. You can go from your knees. If you're in that knee push-up position, that's fine. If you're feeling pretty solid, come off the knees. Just for 30 seconds. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on back up. We're going to go back up to jumping jacks. Ready? Let's go. Jumping jacks. Keep on moving. Let's go, my friends. Come on. Try to bring your hands up. Touch them. Little shoulder mobility in there. We're just repeating from the beginning now. 5 seconds. We go to those bushwhackers. 3, 2, 1. We're just going to alternate. Right? There you go. Up and down, up and down. Just move. Moving in different planes. Ten seconds. We're going to go to that hip hinge. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Down, get a stretch in the back of those hammies. Stand up tall, squeeze the glutes. Check your belly, make sure it's tight at the bottom.
that core tight. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, hands on top of that head. Bring those elbows to the knees. Elbows to the knees. Yes. Try to squeeze your abs as you drive your knees up and bring those elbows down and across. 5 seconds. We're gonna go to high knees in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive those knees up. Nice and easy. We'll be going into squats in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and good. Squat it down and put your hands on your head for a little bit more challenge or a little bit more difficulty. Get nice little squeeze at the top. Five seconds. We're going to go to the floor in 3, 2. Let's go to that low plank position. Low plank. Elbows go under the shoulders. Spine stays nice and long. Just 30 seconds here. We'll go 30 seconds in a high plank. Try to be nice and long through that spine. 10 seconds. 3, 2, hands go under the shoulders now. There we go. Nice push-up position here. That's it. Keep it up, my friends. I'm gonna be sideways. 5 seconds now. Good, let's go to a push-up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Push up from the knees and or off the knees. Take your time. Get as many as you want in there. I'm just gonna take my time, because I know we got more of this that's coming up. 10 seconds. Let's get one more in there. All right. And let's rest. Good. Grab a quick sip of water if you like. All right. So we've got 4 exercises coming up. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to roll through them very quickly while you guys are hanging out. So each one will last for 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. There'll be 2 rounds of it, and you have 4 exercises. So the first one looks like this. Stand up tall, hands down, jump the legs back, jump them back in, stand up nice and tall. So we call that a sprawl. Okay, so we're going to sprawl it out. Hands down right by our feet, jump the legs out, right back in. That's a sprawl. Okay, so that's your first part. The next one is, oh, sorry, let me take that back. Yeah, oh, it's all right, we'll keep going with it. All right, so down. Next part is just going to be a tuck. We're going to tuck them in, jump them out. Tuck them in, jump them out, okay? Now you can always walk the feet in, walk them back. Walk them in, walk them back, okay? Same thing with that sprawl. So for the first one, I should have told you that in the beginning. Hands can come down. You can always walk it out, walk it back in, stand it back up nice and tall, okay? So that or jump them out. Second one are the knee tucks. So plank, tuck your knees in, hop them, knees in. Okay? You can always walk those knees in as well. Third part is going to be the push-up. So we got more push-ups to go, either from the knees or in that plank position. Okay, so that's the third one. Fourth one, we're going to put them all together and do a burpee. Okay, so 30 seconds of burpees at the end of that. So 2 rounds of this all, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. My dog is super amped up right now. And she's ready to go. All right, my friends, you ready? We're gonna go in 10 seconds. We'll get to weights after this. So just 2 rounds. Okay, we're gonna start with that sprawl. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall, put your hands down, jump the legs back, jump them in, stand up tall. Good. Down, in, up. Keep those arms straight. Kick them out. Kick them in. Stand up tall. Good. Keep going. If you feel pretty smooth, go quick. If you want to make it challenging, you always just put one hand down. Jump it out, jump it in. Switch hands. Jump it out, jump it in, right? All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna go to those tucks. So we're gonna go down that plank position. 5 seconds. 3, 2, we're gonna jump those knees in, jump them out. In. Try to keep that back flat as you can, right? If your butt shoots up, that's okay. Try to keep that flat back as best as possible. You want to go fast? Go fast. 3, 2, and rest. 10 seconds of rest. We're going to push-ups. 3 seconds. 2. Here we go. Push-ups, as many as you can in that 30 seconds. If you want to challenge yourself on the push-up, you can always do an offset. One hand forward, one hand back. And we can switch it at the top. Just for a little variation in the push-up today. One hand can go back, other one stays in that regular push-up position. 3, 2, 1. We're going to put it all together. Ready? Push up. Hop it up. Hop it up. If you don't want to jump, get to those heels, okay? We can just reach for the sky, get to those heels. This is my week of making you guys do burpees. Like I said, you can't count, you probably can count on one hand for the past few months how many times I made you do burpees, and it hasn't been a lot. All right, take a breather. 10 seconds off. We're going back to those sprawls. 3, 2, 1. Hands come down, jump them out, jump them in, stand up tall. Arms straight, hop out, hop in, tall. Good. Go at your own pace. If you want to go faster than me, knock it out. Get after it. Okay, this is your workout. I'm trying to keep my breath so I can at least chat with you a little bit. If I wasn't, I'd probably go a little bit faster. All right, we've got those tucks now. So back to that plank position. 3, 2, 1. Hop those knees in. Boom. Good. You can walk them in. You can walk them out. Okay? Walk them in. Walk them out. You can always switch the lead too. So you're not always going the left side first. You can always go left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. However you want to do it. Okay? And stand up. We've got those push-ups. Last time, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, many as you can. Let's go. It's just a plank, but the elbows move, shoulders move. That's about it. Core stays nice and aligned. You'll hear me exaggerate my breath. Get one more in there. All right. Stand up tall. We're gonna start the jump for our burpees. Last thing we're doing. 3, 2, start that little hop. Hop. Hands down. Hop them out. Push up. Hop. Hands down. Straight arms. There we go. Little hop. Make that chest touch the ground. All the way down. Get that chest on the floor. 10 seconds. See if you get 1 or 2 more in there. And there it is. Nice job, my friends. All right. Hopefully you got a little breath going on there. We're gonna take our time, grab some water. We're gonna come back in about 1 minute. Now, when we come back in that minute, you're gonna want a challenging weight. Anything that challenges you. Could be your 5, could be your 10, whatever it is that we're working on. So we're gonna work on the snatch. And it could be with the dumbbell, could be with the kettlebell. I just scored this on Craigslist. Finally found something that I could buy that wasn't on an exorbitant amount of price. Didn't inflate. So I was pretty stoked about that. So I found my kettlebell finally. We're gonna do a snatch, and you can do this with a dumbbell. You can do it with a rock. You can do it with a backpack, whatever you want. I really love my kettlebells, and I'm super happy to have one back now. Okay, so basically, from the ground, we're gonna rip that thing up. Look at it. I'm gonna watch it that whole time. I'm gonna wide stance with my legs. I'm gonna bend my knees, touch the ground, and keep watching my kettlebell or my weights, okay? Bring it back to my rack position, okay? And then all the way down to the floor. In that squat, rip the weight off the ground, throw it into the air, all one motion. Watch my weight, wide stance of the feet, keep watching it, touch the ground, right back up. Now, it's important to keep your core tight, okay? You don't want to wobble everywhere. You want to keep that core nice and tight. Check your belly, pat your belly, make sure it feels tight, okay? So with those, windmills are challenging. So if you've never done those before, start with a lighter weight. And if you're like, you check in with yourself after that round, that it was way easy, try something a little bit more challenging, okay? So get used to the motion. After that, can you go a little heavier, a few pounds here and there? Do it. If not, you feel comfortable with that motion, that's what you're gonna do. That's gonna be your first one, okay? So the second one will be that 45-degree lunge that we've had. So we're gonna start here, clean it, step back with my right foot 45 degrees, up, press it all the way down. Switch it, boom. Clean it with the opposite hand, step back, my left foot 45 degrees, stand up, press it, okay? That'll be your second movement. Third one's gonna be rows. So we're gonna go row, switch at the top. Row 1, row 2, switch at the top. Boom, switch, 1, switch, 1, switch, 1, switch, okay? So 2, but we just switch to that top part. The last part we're gonna do there is those walkouts or planks. So from that plank position, you're gonna walk your hands out 6 steps. So we start with the hands under the shoulders, okay? You walk him out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Always return your hands back into your shoulders. Try to keep your hips still that whole time, okay? So start small increments as far as distance away from your shoulders. Walk your hands out. If you feel comfortable, try going out a little further each time. So those will be our 4 exercises. I'll try to give you some ideas of how to make it a little bit easier as we go along. All right, we're gonna get going. So we're gonna start with the snatches into that windmill position. So grab your weight. We're gonna get going in 3, 2, I'll put in my right hand, chest up nice and high. Snatch it up, look at your weight. Squat down, touch the floor. Right back up, back to that rack position. Back down to the floor, switch hands. Snatch it. Good, look at the weight. Tap the ground, right back up. Let's keep going. Watch your weight. Tap it down, rack it, floor. Almost there. Let's try to get one more in, wherever you're at. All right. All right, my friends. We're gonna go to that clean into that back lunge in 10 seconds. So we're gonna clean it. I'm gonna start with my right hand. 3, 2, clean it. I'm gonna step back to that right side. And I'm gonna press to the top. Okay, bring it back down. Switch hands. Clean it. Step back to my left. Stand up. Press. Switch it. Step back 45. Press. I'm really gonna try to drive off. Oops. That leg. Clean it. Step. Press. Back down. I'm going to finish on this last one. And press. All right. Very nice. We're going those rows. Row 2 times. Switch to the top on that second one. 3, 2. Let's get that flat back. Nice and long through that spine. Row 1, 2. Switch to the top. 1. Switch to the top. 1. Switch to the top. Try to be long through that spine. Good. Almost there. Ready, and good. All right. We're going to walk it out in that plank position in 20 seconds. Start conservatively, okay? They can be challenging on people's shoulders. They can be hard on the low back. So make sure, let's try to roll those hips in, right? Start there so those abs are engaged. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. 6 steps. Could be 4 steps, whatever you want to do. Make sure you maintain that long spine. Now, if you cannot do this, you can always go down to the knees, right? That knee position, 2, 3, 4, right? Bring it back in. Sometimes if your carpet is slippery, I like to put my toes against the wall or the couch or something that will help keep me from sliding out. Try to finish out your last one. The grass is a little slippery, but it works. All right, we're back at the top. We're back with those snatches to the ground touch, okay? Snatches and windmills. I'm gonna start my left hand, because I ended on my right last time, in 3, 2, snatch it up. Watch my weight, tap the ground, bring it down. Watch the weight, core tight. Take your time with it. You don't have to go so fast where you lose your form. Form will trump everything, okay? Always have good form before you add speed, before you add more weight. Watch it. Watch that hand. I'm going to finish on this one here. All right. Whew. So we're going to clean it. Step back to the right. Press it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's clean it. Step back. And let's drive off that back leg. Press it up. Rack it. Floor. Okay, clean it. Step back to the left. Press it. I use my opposite arm for a little bit of balance. Clean it. Step. Press it. And you can go faster than me. If you have a heavier weight, take your time. You're learning the motion, take your time. Finish out your last one, wherever that might be. All right. We've got those rows. 1, 2, switch to the top. In 5 seconds, you can always support the other side with that hand if you want. Ready, set, let's go. 1, 2, switch to the top. 1, 2, switch to the top. See how I use this hand? Help post me up. If your core is feeling strong, and it's not tired, take that hand away. Should be challenging on that low back, just to hold that position. Let's finish out your last one. All right. We're gonna go back to the floor for those plank walkouts. Five seconds, come on down. Meet me down here. 3, 2, come on up. Walk them out as far as you can go. Try to hold that outward position. 1, 2, bring it back in. All the way out as far as you can go. Hold it. 1, 2, walk it back in. Walk them out. Hold it. 1, 2, as far as you can go. That's it. 10 seconds to go, my friends. Keep going. I'm gonna get one more in there. Finish where you're at. And good. Very nice. Round 2's done. We're gonna do that all over one more time. Almost there. We'll move forward after that into some abs. Ready? 5 seconds. Straddle that weight. We're gonna go to that clean. 3, 2, 1. Good. Snatch it. Whoop. Tap the floor. Bring it back to that rack. All the way down. Snatch it. Tap the floor. Right back up. Rack it. Floor. Snatch it. Tap floor. Rack. Snatch. Keep your eyes on that weight. It'll just help steady it. Good. And finish wherever you're at. Good job, guys. All right. Now we've got those cleans to that 45-degree lunge. Stand up and press it. 3, 2, straddle your weight. Good. Clean it. Step back. Drive off that back leg, stand up tall. bring it back down, switch it, clean it, set back 45 there. Work on your range of motion if you can. You know, see if we can get down lower each time. If you're in a place, maybe you're super tight somewhere, take your time. Do you feel very comfortable in these motions? Feel comfortable with your body going through that motion. We can always increase range of motion next time we do them. Last one for me. Last one for you. Whew. All right. We've got those alternating rows now. 10 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's row. Switch to the top. Row. Row. Switch to that top. Nice job, Allison. Good job, Dana. Nice, Brenna. Adam, I know you. You know you're doing well, sir. Great job. Nice flat backs, my friends. It's great when you guys can give us that side shot, kind of like what Allison's doing. That helps out quite a bit for me to see if you're rounding that back over or not. So nice and long through that spine and time. Excellent. Good. Set it down. Last time in those plank walkouts, side shots. Let's all stand facing one way, face this way, face the opposite way. I'm going to try to watch and make sure that you can keep that flat back and the butt doesn't go in the air. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Lock it out. 4, 5, 6. Hold it for 1, 2. Lock it back in. Hand up those hands under those shoulders. Lock it out. 4, 5, 6. Hold it. 1, 2. Keep going back. 5, 6. Keep going. I'm going to go watch you guys for a moment. Some are tired, some are not. Keep going. Nice work, Brenna. Great job, Dana. Adam, well done. Keep going if we can. Nice, I'm gonna get back after it. 3, 2, 1. Finish out wherever you're at. All right. Grab some water. We're gonna go into some ab workout now. So grab some water. We're going to come back in a minute. Let you guys have more of a breather today than we did Monday. Whew. Nice job, everybody. Complex movements. If low backs or anything like that stay kind of sore, a lot of times at the bottom of our squats, if you pushed hard into your belly, is it soft? If it's soft, push out against your fingers. If you're really trying to mash your fingers into your belly, push your belly out against it. That'll help support, embrace your low back, okay? So the more we can do that and be conscious of that, the more, the less in pain our low back will be. You know, regardless of what kind of shape we're in. Most of us do that, right? I've done that in the past, and I still do it occasionally. And I notice when I don't, if I don't push on my belly and push back against my fingertips, that's when I notice at the bottom of that squat position, lunges, whatever it is, it gets kind of soft, and we kind of want to not make it softer. We're still trying to create a brace for our low back, right? So we're going to work on some core motions now. And we're actually going to start with Russian twists. I'm going to try to do 5 minutes of work. And get my timer going. And once we do that, 30 minutes, no, we want 5 minutes total. 5 minutes. 30 seconds. All right. So we're just going to kind of rip through all this stuff as much as we can. You can use a lightweight, you can use a medium weight if you want. It doesn't have to be anything too heavy for you. So Russian twists, lean back, my heels are on the ground at the moment. Feel the abs engaged there, okay? You guys can all do this with me at the moment. We're gonna grab the weight or not. You can always just use your fingertips, tap here, okay? Left to right is 1, left to right is 2. If you wanna use a weight, great. But even if you keep your heels down and you rock back, those abs are firing right there. You can feel them fire. So you can do that. If you wanna take it up a step, if your weights aren't heavy enough, pick the heels up. Okay, reach far, tap the ground, tap back. Take your time through it though, okay? It's not a race. We're just doing 10 total, okay? So we're gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Little twists, take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. All right. So we're going to use that weight. Keep it near us. We're going to hold it. Legs up. We try to keep our arms straight. Tap our toes. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's get them. 1, 2. Slow on the way down. 3. Slow on the way down. 4, 5. High as you can go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Set that thing down next to you. We're going to do on our back, hands down by our sides. Legs never touch the floor. We're going to go up, push our hands on the floor, get our butt up off the ground, okay? If you don't want to keep your legs straight, you can always do a bent knee. Heels go about 6 inches from the ground, okay? Try to keep your toes up towards the ceiling though. Here's 6 for me. 7, 8, 9, and a 10. There it is. All right, grab your weight again. Put it in your left hand. We're gonna work on those half get-ups again. We did those on Wednesday. So I'm gonna put mine in my left hand. Left knee is bent. Right arm and right leg out at 45 degrees. Roll up to that right forearm. Roll up to that hand, okay? Back down to the forearm. Back down to your back. That's 1. Forearm to the hand, or 2. Take your time on the way down. 3. 4. Tall as you can be at the top. Try to be nice and long through the spine. Think about that hand on the ground. I want to push down on that floor. Open up, push that hand into the floor. Yes. Drive that elbow into the ground. Drive all the way up to that hand. I got one more. Good. When you're ready, you're gonna switch. Right knee, right foot on the floor, left arm, left leg out at 45 degrees. Whenever you get your 10 done, you earned a rest. There's 5 for me. I'm on 6. Tall at the top. Drive that elbow into the floor. Get all the way up to that hand. Push that hand to the floor. Let that back help you up. All the way back down. All right. So there's our 10 there. We're gonna stay on the floor laying on our backs. Windshield wipers. So beginner stage, knees bent. Knees, feet together, come down about 6 inches from the ground, maybe a few inches lower. Right back to the other side. Keep your shoulders on the ground. And we're just gonna go side to side. If you're okay, straighter legs, come down. Straight legs, take your time. No need to go super fast with these. Okay, we're gonna go 10 on each side. Go ahead. Always make sure you're in control. Don't let gravity take your legs down. Slow up, slow down. I want you to take your time through these. You might inchworm down from where you started, but that's normal. I'm just grabbing onto the grass and pulling it up so I don't move too much. 3, 2, finish on that side, and 1, finish in the middle. All right. Whew. Good, we're going to a side plank, okay? Left elbow goes under your left shoulder. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come up, reach for the sky, reach underneath you, try to reach that wall back behind you. And we're gonna open that chest back up. For 1, reach, take your time, and open. For 2, reach, and open for 3. Oh, we're almost there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 to go, 9, last one, and 10. If that's too hard to hold up in that side plank long ways, you can always bend that bottom leg if you want. All right, let's get that opposite side for the last 10. Ready? 3, 2, elbow under that shoulder, and let's go. Reach underneath you. Open that chest up nice and tall. 2, it's our last exercise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one there. And all right. Nice job, my friends. Whew. Grab some water. We'll come back, we'll finish up with some stretches. I'm gonna do mine seated because it's Friday. All right, bring your drink down. You can always sit and drink if you want to. Let's do that hurdler stretch. I'm tucking my right foot in. Left leg's gonna be out as straight as it can. I'm either gonna touch my knee. I'm looking for a back of the stretch in the back of my leg, behind my knee. And I'm just gonna try to reach out as far as I can. Both hands. Work on that breath in. Big breath out. See if we can get some muscles relaxed. Encourage you to work on your breath. Again, you're at your house, hopefully, and you just get to relax, and it's your place. Make as much noise as you want. Just in about 10 more seconds here. Come up nice and slow. Good, so my left leg's out. I'll bring my left elbow towards the inside of that knee. I'm gonna reach out and up and over. So I'm looking for a nice stretch back here. I won't go very far, as far as I can go. So I'm trying to keep my left leg straight as possible. And just trying to open up my chest so it doesn't collapse and turn in. Open it, reach up, reach over. Stretch out some of that rib meat. Bring that elbow up. Try to open, open, open. 5 more seconds. Good. All right, let's go the opposite side. Just regular hurdler stretch. Left foot's tucked in, right leg's out. Try to keep that right leg straight as possible. Touch your knee, your shin, whatever you can. Work on that breath. Try to get those muscles relaxed, whether it's your back that feels tight. Maybe it's the left side that's tight now. So you can get those muscles relaxed by just taking those big breaths in. In through the nose. Slow slow, big breaths out through the mouth. I kind of breathe through my teeth to draw that air out a little bit longer. When you feel like you do another one of those. Big one in through the mouth or in through the nose. Big one out through the mouth. You can get a little bit lower, see if any muscles loosened up. Let the neck relax, let the low back and the glutes and the hammies all just kind of melt. Upper back. 5 more seconds. Come up nice and slow. Right elbow is going to go the inside of that knee. Open that chest up, reach over. Look at the squirrels climb on the power lines and all through the trees. Good. Come on back nice and easy. All right, let's go right into that little pigeon pose position. One leg goes back. Front leg's going to be about 90 degrees. So I'm just going to bring my chest down towards my knee, towards my shin, towards my ankle, wherever it is that you can find that stretch. Let your head drop. Let your neck relax. Work on that breath in through the nose. Big one out through the mouth. One more time. Good. Come on, nice and slow. Let's go to the other side. Take your breath in and that big breath out. Come on back up. Good. Let's go to that cat-cow position. All right, hands under the shoulders. I'm going on my fists just because my wrists are a little bit funny these days. So I'm gonna roll my hips in, try to arch my back up nice and high, look down between my knees. And a big breath in, big breath out. Let's change direction. Look up to that ceiling. Let that pelvis shift. Bring that chest down towards the ground. Let's do that again. Big breath in, big breath out. And let's change that position again. Arch up as high as you can. And back down. Change. Let's go back down to cow. All right. Okay. From there, let's sit back in those heels. Let's go to that child's pose position. Widen those knees out nice and wide. Sit your butt on those heels if you can. Bring your chest down to the ground with your head. Walk your fingertips out as far as you can. See if you get a little stretch in your upper back. Let's walk your fingertips out to your left. Keep your head on the floor. Let's walk it all the way up to the left as far as you can. Get a stretch on that right lat. Work on your breath. Try to let everything relax. Good. Slowly walk it back to the middle and all the way back out to the right side. All the way back to the middle. And come on up. Oh. All right. Well, that concludes Friday, my friend. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Get to enjoy the weekend. You might hit out to Bridge of the Gods and go see if we can find some fish out that way. Sometimes they have like those guys who are just selling fresh fish in like their coolers. So we might go do that later this week. Yeah.